ABM drive every time I ride. HCB to the day I die. 17 222 with the 9. 556, you hear my damn line, I'm too high. That's inflation. Short temper, I'm impatient. That wood grain, grip good, man. I been swerving lanes and that Chevy thing. Only smoking on that Mary Jane, but I know some fool who smoke everything. Ain't got nothing against them, but I cannot do it. Put too much in music, I gotta pursue it. Got that shit going, ain't nothing to ruin. I threw it away, but I'm back and I'm cooking. Too wicked with lyrics, can't call me a rookie. I'm smoking the weed that be tasting like cooking. Anything, and I'm moving. 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 Anything. Rap out the trap to that where I was born. Getting dope back to original form. Official for sure, so try if you won't. Bet that you won't, so go sit on a stone. Fame built for the jungle, so quit all that acting. Ain't rocking with cameras, but get to some action. All about the ruckus, these busters can't dope when I untuck a missile. Hit you in the gristle. That chopper got blowback, you might hear a whistle. That chopper got blowback, you might hear a whistle. Rapping that shit that the G's love. Here with that talking, get cheese up. No one too broke to get re-ups. No one too broke to get re-ups. Bitch, we up and we on. We give them hell until we gone. Let's go. Anything. I'm moving. Anything, and I'm moving. Anything, and I'm moving. Anything, and I'm moving. Anything, and I'm moving. Anything. No, I be getting it how the hell I live. Hell with these snakes, I don't do pretend. Catch your ass leg and I leave your head running. You know that I ain't got no money to spend. Do the shit for my motherfucking kin. Like to hate to see a motherfucker win. When rival twice, I'm trying to do it again. When rival twice, I'm trying to do it again. Give me a beat on my zone, I'ma kill it. People debating and hating, but I just sit back and I'm chilling. Only 15, you best believe I'm a villain. Run this bitch up, stack and cheat to the ceiling. They turn their heads when we walk in the building. Run this bitch up, stack and cheat to the ceiling. They turn their heads when we walk in the building. For real.
If I could turn the page in time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes, but I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. And though I'm not making plans, I hope that you understand there's a reason why. Close your eyes. No more broken hearts. We're better off apart. Let's give it a try. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Oh no, you can't disguise. You can't disguise. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. If I could turn the page in time, then I'd rearrange just a day or two. Close my eyes, but I couldn't find a way, so I'll settle for one day to believe in you. Tell me lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet
guys, it's Austin back with another reaction. Attend 7 meetings a week to keep them chasing that dragon. Stole from my parents, fucked my cat, burned down my apartment, and purposely broke my hand by slamming it in a fucking car door. Yeah, I really did that. Never found out drug that I wouldn't snort. Peddling my sad druggy story for sympathy and financial support. I will never do drugs again. Lifetime supply of Suboxone. I am living proof that recovery works. I once got 8 views on a video by tagging Ryan Upchurch.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on, everybody? Good Monday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Got a bunch of people jumping in here this morning. It's good to see everybody. Man, y'all have already got the chat popping. Let's see. Just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. Anywho, look at this fella here. We got a $1,000 goal, and so far we've raised $0. Got 2 shares and 0 prayers. Let's see. Let's just read the campaign here. It says, "Hey y'all." Well, first it's titled "Trying to Start Over Again at 40." Hey y'all. Now here comes the tough part. Moving is always hard, especially when you're starting over in your 40s with limited income because life happens. Here's where you come in. My goal is to make that journey back home for good. To do this, I need about $1,000 to cover the cost of renting a U-Haul, gas not included, pay next month's rent when I arrive, and start fresh without any added financial stress. It's all part of trusting God with my plans. Thank you for taking the time to hear my story and considering a helping hand. Whether it's $5, $20, or even just sharing this with others who might care, every little bit counts in bringing me back where I belong. And to my daughter. She needs me, and I need her. Your support means more than words can say. All I asking for is mercy and God's grace. Sounds legit. Sounds legit. Sounds legit. Or 20 sack. Oh boy. Snaggy got that shout out. Oh boy. That's true. That's true. All right, let's see. We've got some folks. I'm just going to say hi to some people. We got Kay. What's up? Good morning. Fire Goddess. Ms. Vicky. The Red Fox. Sooner History. Sherry Timmerman. Ocho Uno Cinco. That's 815 for you non-Spanish speakers. We have Skulls. What's up, man? Ja Rex in the house. It's a rare occasion when Ja comes to the panel. Yeah, and Miss Vicky said it, dude. Since when is freaking Artie a supermodel? Good Lord, man. I saw those pics on IG. Freaking beautiful, man. Let's see. Who else is up here? We got Jen in the house. What's up, Jen? Storm. Let's see. There's Damn Yankee. What's up, Damn Yankee? It's good to see you. As always, we got old Snaggy. Harpoona. As AD says, you have to add an N. Harpoona. Janie's here. She's got her gun. What did her daddy do? We don't know. Got LJ Reactions. What's up? I'm not sure I know who LJ Reactions is. Either way, welcome. Or if I do know you, sorry if you changed your name or something. Let's see. Did I miss anybody so far? Oh, LJ's the one that said for 20 Rock. He deserves it, guys. There's old demon-eyed Angels. What's going on, Linda? How are you? Harley MF Davidson is in the chat. It's Internet Grift. You got Joe Picker. Yeah, 2 G's. If you exceed the goal, it'd be great. We got the Truth. What's up? Let's see. Damn. They started 0400. That's early. That's very early. Anyway, I think that's up. We got text coming in. Text says, was it not like 2 or 3 weeks ago? The last grift, he's on homeless suicide. Yeah. But now, I guess the attempts that he was making to remain non-homeless have finally failed. Been months since Yoski was on a panel. I mean, if you want to come up, Ja, you are more than welcome. I know people want to hear that. What's the catchphrase? Know that? Is that what it is? Know that. I'm trying to remember. Look at this guy. Yeah. Freaking info warrior in the chat. Old Alex Jones himself. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. We got JM in the AM. It's Monday. He's headed to work on the intergalactic whammy lamps. Okay. It's coming back to me now, LJ. But anyway, good to see you. Yeah, we can't forget the Ja. 815 is back in the saddle. It's good to see 815 back on the weed train. The juice. What kind of juice? Apple juice, Daggy's favorite, because it's Ryan's favorite. Ryan likes apple juice, guys. So, did Ryan support Johnny some more yesterday? I just got a message that would lead me to think something else was said. That read your comment. And we have our resident racist, JM. Says, gonna save some lives today, unless they're them old black boys, he says. Damn, JM. Good Lord. He said out loud. Was that loud enough? Oh, shit. Look at this guy. Good old Chad in the chat. At 8 a.m. This is about the time of day where Chad's got to decide if he's going to keep partying or go to bed. One of the two. That's right, Storm. That's right. Boy. Ask yourself, what would Charlie? Jeez, dude. Yeah, Lord. Who said that, JM? For God's sakes. Yeah, I agree, Miss Vicky. Not going there. Yeah, Martin's been freaking drifting off of that incident. Let's see. What else do we have here? Yeah, I didn't see it. I just saw a picture. I saw a picture from the memorial that had Trump was sitting there with Dana White and Elon Musketeer. I did see that. Anyway, so I saw that I didn't watch anything yesterday, but I saw that Leg Day had done a couple of lives, and I was like, "Well, shit, something must have happened," because his channel was hidden for the last day or two, which AD's is still hidden. So, yeah, I've seen that too, JM, which that's a great thing in my mind. What's up, Brookie? How are you? Let's see here. So, like I said, here is this campaign that Marmar has put together, and he is in a race to get to back home to Ohio. What's up, Kay? So the title of the live is Out of Options. So now it's time to go be a dad. Because, anybody that's spoken with Valerie, the ex-wife, this dude's got nothing to do with his daughter. And that's what he's grifting on, the emotions of people to try to connect him, back with his daughter. Brookie says, why is he going back there for? No one likes him there. Well, it's very easy to know why he's going back there. On paper, technically, he owns half of the mobile home that's there. And so the current girlfriend has actually kicked him out. Something interesting, too, that Isaac picked up on when he was doing one of his lives was he said that he had, what was the word he used? It was a synonym for like hit his current girlfriend. I guess he admitted to hitting her at some point. So he thought the child was interference. No, who knows? You only hear what he says, which is you definitely can't trust a word that he says. But it's supposedly in both of their names, him and his ex-wife. So, he expresses in this today how upset he is because he's been on her to sell this thing ASAP, because he thinks that he's due half of whatever it sells for, as it was a marital property, and he may be entitled to half of it by law. And she's been, according to him, dragging her feet and doing it to piss him off, this and that. But he had mentioned that she had made mention of doing repairs, painting, doing some other things, and apparently the property is for sale right now. So it is a trailer. It's a manufactured home. So it sits on land, and obviously what the rent is, the lot rent for the land that it sits on. So I do know back when, his wife moved out and left, he was there. I would be willing to bet anything that he never paid a dime of rent. And just knowing that her father would pay it, because if you don't pay the rent, then the trailer automatically becomes property of the landowner. I don't know how long you have to be in arrears for that to happen. Plus, he also mentioned that there was several years of back due property taxes that were due, which they don't own the land, so I couldn't imagine the property taxes being too expensive on a single wide trailer that's not that new. Yo, there he is. What up, my guy? Old Durka Bleach, also known as Captain Kurt. Let's see. Yeah, speaking of Go Gadget, look at what I found the other day. This is a little bit of a tangent here. Let's see. Yeah, this is so cool. Check this out. How sweet would this thing look on my desk? I've got a bunch of Funko stuff from like older stuff, but I randomly ran into this while looking for a small photo to use on my Discord profile. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. What up, Spence? How you doing, man? Let's see. I saw Joe Barron. Where did he go off to here? Okay, says buy it now. It's in the works. He does not work well with others. Joe Barron says gay. Yeah. You definitely don't pay taxes on rented land. So it would have to be some sort of property tax on the trailer itself. And like I said, I couldn't see that being that expensive. Whether it's like, because I don't know that it could technically be real estate tax. It would probably almost be like some states have personal property tax on vehicles. So it may be something like that. Yeah. Studio decor. I used to have a lot of pops. Like I had a whole bunch, like 200 or more, but I sold a lot of them, made pretty good damn money too. But I kept mainly the ones that I kept were stuff that I think are like, it's mainly like music stuff, like Biggie and Metallica, Notorious B.I.G. I've got like my favorite pop of all time is Atom Bomb from Garbage Pail Kids. Just some stuff like that, just like childhood type memory stuff. All right, I'm trying to stay on task here and jumping around in the chat. Anyway, so back to Martin. That's exactly right. So he's actually talking about, how his wife just like up and left, and abandoned him. And because we've always given him shit, that when my wife and I split, the last thing I'm going to do is displace her with my 3 children and interrupt what it's a hard enough time for kids to go through. The last thing you want to do is uproot them from their daily way of life, like where they live, how they get up, go to school. You try to make things as less change as possible on them, in a tough time. So, yeah, no shit. At least they have the governor's relief on stuff if it's not like business owned. But if you register something to business name, God help you. Let's see. He's been in PA for a while. That's what I was thinking about. I saw what you had said on there about, if you leave it behind. But he was in this thing. I was going to play part of his live, but he's so strike happy. I don't know that I will. And he, he's basically acting like, he should have rights his plan is to move back to Ohio and to move into that house and to move into that trailer. When it's for sale now, and it sounds like that Valerie, she's done some work to get the property ready to be sold. And I could imagine, I mean, could you imagine him being gone for this time and coming back in and, you know, just the freaking chaos that's going to cause? I mean, let alone like, I don't know that. I mean, he's trying to play this off like he's doing this to get closer to his daughter. I mean, he's doing this because it is his last option on earth. If he doesn't go here, I mean, clearly he doesn't have a single penny because he's having to raise $1,000 to do this. So if there wasn't this property potentially that he could move into, he literally is homeless. And again, he knows too, he's talking about, you know, trying to work a deal with his wife that if he doesn't pay it, that, you know, it's automatically her or whatever. But the problem is he knows that he doesn't have to pay it and the family will pay it because, you know, they have that asset in the trailer itself, which I don't know what it's worth, but he did make mention in his live that, you know, he just wanted her to sell it, you know, real quick as is, you know, for 10 or 15,000 and just split the money. And I'm sure he does. He doesn't have a single penny of it invested. And if I had to bet, you know, and this is not a slam against his ex-wife, I would bet that his in-laws probably paid for it while they were there, because there was something very telling. When Martin got out of jail, he ended up having to scramble for money. And one of the things that he had to do was get a cell phone plan. That whole time he and his wife had been on her parents' cell phone plan. This was right after he got out of jail, and they finally cut him off of the cell phone. So, you know, yeah, let's see. Where's Red Fox says? I think the trailer is occupied. Yeah, I know that Isaac had made mention to something, you know, cryptic about, you know, he's going to be in for a rude awakening when he gets there. And yeah, that would be great. But apparently he was trying to call her all day yesterday and, you know, freaking out because literally he's in such a hurry because, you know, he's thinking that, you know, since she doesn't want him back there, that she will do something really quick to make it hard for him to move in, whether it's, you know, change the locks, whether it's, you know, whatever it is. But it sounds like there's already a situation going on. He was also saying that like if a new lease was signed, you know, with the land, that it would be against the law because he wasn't on the lease. Well, I'm sure your lease had ended, the one that you were on. And if you had any interest in being on a lease, you know, you would be there to sign. So he's trying to say that all this stuff is illegal for them to do. And, you know, like I said, he's grifting the whole thing, making it act like he's going back there because of his daughter, which is, you know, the furthest thing from the truth. Plus, guys, he's already got a job, $17.50 an hour. The rest is just a formality. He talked to her yesterday. I call complete bullshit. On everything he said. So we got Potato Pope, godly, Potato Pope, Dirk of shit in the chat, along with Mole Lip Mama. Harry Man's in the house. I just feel really weird saying that. Kay says, no real man or father would just leave his kids and not handle their needs, regardless if he's with the mom or not. Yeah, and she doesn't even go after any support because again, it's just easier for, you know, it's just easier for her to not have to deal with him. He vacated the property, a new place of residence, says SOL. Yeah. So the thing is, here's the other thing that a lot of people don't consider. I honestly, I would not. I mean, there's no way I would allow that dude around my kids from his mental well-being from that standpoint. There's enough stuff on YouTube that any judge, I mean, no one would. I mean, it's just not. I think that's the situation that he's running into up there with the current girl. I think that she's smart enough to know that if people start to press it, like Snaggy was talking about, that, you know, they're not, social services probably would not allow him in that home with it being just a live-in boyfriend with, you know, his mental well-being. I mean, it's pretty bad. The stuff that he's done and those kids have potentially been subjected to. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not accusing him of anything, but I know that there would be problems there if somebody pressed the issue. There's no doubt. Like I said, he tried to make it as, like I said, like this whole thing's about the daughter. Well, how many times have you called the daughter? He tried to make some shit up the other day that, like, it was harder to get the son because the son has moved since, you know, he lives somewhere else now, a couple hours away. Well, the phone, when you pick up a phone, it doesn't care what area code you dial. You know, it still dials the number. So yeah, we got Gina G in the house. What's up, Gina? How's my man 50 doing today? Oh yeah, I just feel really bad for Valerie and her family, because, like, I saw some up in the chat. He's definitely going to try to strong arm and do all that shit. Kurt says Martha's such a lure. Last night was epic. 1K back. Oh yeah. But oh my God, could you imagine? Can you imagine what that scene is going to look like when he rolls up with this U-Haul to his old house and is just ready to move in? You know, if research is correct, the property is occupied. He is going to flip his shit. Because literally that's it. That's all. That's the last hope. I mean, look. I mean, clearly after being up for quite some time now, no one is really down with supporting the cause. Well, let's refresh the link here. Yeah, it's still sitting at 0. 2 people have shared it though. Harry Man says, "Who's living there?" Don't know. It's just some folks in chat. Osmic had somewhat alluded to some surprise he would get, and there's a few people in chat that say they have it on good authority that that somebody's living there. Let's see. Potato Pope Dark as Shit says, CPS came before when they caught me in the closet whacking. Oh my God, dude. Jesus. Rolls up on the BMX. Get out of my house. I mean, that's going to be an epic. Can you imagine the meltdown that's going to happen? I mean, that's going to be potentially epic. God, that's almost worth somebody driving up to get some video of this fucking disaster. What up, Slayback? He's going to jail. Yeah, you damn right. I mean, I don't know of any other. I mean, at that point, you know, he might go to jail just for a place to stay. You know, I don't know. He doesn't like to shower in front of black men, he said. So he would be stanking in shower or in jail. It would be one of those things. It'd be one of those things where they would probably like fucking surround him in the jail and like strip him down and throw him in the damn shower with his stinking ass. Oh Lord, let's see. Going on down. Let's see. Where did that go over here? I have such a difficult time finding stuff that's in the main chat that's been written in the YouTube chat because I keep both of them open. Let's see. Damn it, where is that? I can't find it. Miss Vicky had asked over in the chat where, if I knew what AD's new channel is. I'm trying to find. Oh, there it is. I don't know what his new channel is. I know that I was looking before this live. I was looking through my subscriptions, trying to find the father-in-law because Valerie's father's on YouTube, and he had actually gone to Ismic's channel before, and turns out it really is him. He had content on there, but once people started going over there and subscribing, he took down his content. So, you know, there you go. Kurt says he's only on Twitch now. I know he has one channel left because that's the one that I found tonight or this morning was that one that he had for a while. That's shit. What was it called? It was some shit. I'll think of it in a second. But it was one of the backups that he had before, like something. I thought it was up top. Let me see. I don't know. I'm not going to try to take time to find AD's shit. If I see it here in a second, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, him not having a channel right now during the what's becoming the or going to be the meltdown of a lifetime. Let's see. It seems like he would have a darker teeth or something, but actually, I wish JM was still in here because he would be able to tell me. Or maybe there's enough of y'all in here now where somebody may know the answer to this. Yeah, he's still got this channel. I just found it. The Lee Abraham. Well, that's AD. This is an old channel. Back 2023. November 2023. That was a backup one that he had. It's got just a couple of things on it. All right, damn, I sidetracked myself to yeah, no wonder it's been so quiet. Oh, there's Robin in here. What's up, Robin's Mach 1? Let's see. So Martin's father-in-law has been in chat. Yeah, he was in my live because he asked. He was asking if that was about Carl. Let's see. Darker Bleach says, "Yeah, I know what AD's new channel is, but he hasn't posted. It's a bunch of letters representing the bark." Oh, I see it. Then he changed. I was wondering who that was. I saw it up there because I'm subscribed to it. He must have taken one of his older ones. This one right here. Oh, that's his real channel. 1.57K subs. That's got to be his main. I am not real. Understand? Yeah, I knew that they didn't. That answers my question then, because I had a video that was unlisted that AD had posted That was a Progressive Patriot snipe. And when you went to that video, I was watching it. I didn't get to watch all of it. When I went back to it, it said that the video had been privated. And that's what I was going to ask. If a video has been privated, I don't think that means that I don't think that that means that the channel was taken. Let me see. What's up, HK? Yeah, it appears that way. J Press, what up, man? Baby Marmar is the subject of that we speak of. Are you back home? Any Johnny sightings? I do have it on good authority. Shoddy ended up behind Johnny the other day in the old Gobblemobile. So look at this guy. I had a $3,500 Lexus, guys. Real nice. People that knows me have seen it. What's Kurt saying? Him saying he's got a whole list of who's got. Oh, dude, that's one thing I was going to post. I was going to make a couple shorts. And yeah, he was in chat like he does, spurging out. And that people were posting stuff. And he's like, oh, that's Steve. He's got 3 alts. And he's like, I know who all these alts are. I've got this list here and I've got it open. And whenever they post, I know exactly who it is because it's in my notes. For those of y'all that are newer, Martin claims that he had a program. It was a sock account buster or something that he called it. One time he claims he had a cousin or family member that worked for YouTube. So he had a red and green button on his computer, and it would automatically apply a red light or a green light to an account. So if somebody was on a sock account, it would light up red. If they were on a real account, it would light up green. Then he could click on it and get the IP address and then figure out what the main channel was and all that. He had that at one time, guys. But he doesn't have it anymore. He said that it got too expensive, even though he told us that he got it from his cousin that worked at YouTube or some shit. Yeah, that's Baby Marmar. Lies by default. So, exactly, Info Warrior. Oh, yeah, he sat in there one night. He thought Johnny was trolling him, and he was like, well, there's Johnny again. This time he's on his laptop. He's on his phone over on this one. Like, he's like, I can see it. It's like, yeah, I'm sure. So, yeah. This is weird. We have Derka Bleach in chat, which is Kurt, and then we also have Kurt in chat. So Kurt's working overtime this morning, working 2 accounts. So y'all give Kurt a round of applause for working those 2 accounts simultaneously. He says, can't keep a job, but does all that work for a free YouTube channel. He's going to make it, though, bro. If you don't know, I'll just tell you in case you're not aware of this. Martin was once a well-respected creator on YouTube, and he caught fire into the algorithm. He was just going places. But that's when he met a couple of people, and there's this evil henchman on YouTube that operates behind the scenes. He sometimes goes by the name of Slayback. And Slayback hatched a little plan to turn him into a little PBR attack dog. And that was his downfall on YouTube. It took his focus off of quality political content into chasing a gay around. It was, yeah, well, there, see, Slayback just said it. He was until I found him. Then Slayback hatched a diabolical plan that's still felt on these streets to this day. It's quite something. Let's see. I actually got the idea from Kurt when he was talking about changing the algorithm. Uh, let's see. Yes. Yes, Storm. Thank you for reminding that. Um, Definitely got to pray the gay away. So well versed in politics that he said we established the Ukraine after World War II. He's something else. But yeah, if you were wanting Martin to be wildly popular and famous on YouTube, it's all Slayback's fault. All Slayback's fault. People have tagged that channel going back 2 years. I want to know what it is. What is the mental illness? Because a lot of them have this thing, and you'll notice Johnny's done it on Facebook. And what is it with people that change the name of their channel like multiple times a month? Like he changes it. God, I mean, it just seems like all the time. I'm not subscribed to him, so it's hard to find him sometimes because the channel's always changing. So what I used to do until he blocked me, I'd have a community post where I tag him, and then that the tag would change, and then you could find it that way. Because I refuse to subscribe. So there is that. Let's see. What's up, Paula? Who else? Got anybody else slipping here? Oh, now that would be interesting. Because let me tell you something, that's an untapped talent. I have seen that artwork, and it is something. That wood grain that he put on Merle's arm, I mean, that was top quality. I tell you what would be a bang up, slam dunk, is if they could do like a 2-for-1 place, and then he could share the rent to keep the cost down. As we know, Johnny has just an amazing barber. He gets some of the highest quality haircuts I've ever seen. So if you could do like a 2-in-1, have the barber shop and the tattoo studio sharing space, you could get a quality haircut, while you're getting your arms drawn on by Johnny. That would be, that'd be pretty good shit, I think. We got Benjamin Vincent, complicated project, Martina Fartina. Benjamin Vincent is a how do you want to call it? It's two characters morphed together from Martin's life. Martin, well, he made up somebody and forgot the name, and then still doubled down on it when the video was still on his channel. It's pretty funny. Yeah, modern day Bob Ross for sure. Been colored in. I've always suspected that it might be Merle that's cutting Johnny's hair, and that's just payback for shitty tattoo work. But just my thoughts. Miss Vicky's saying hello to Randy Tippett. Did Randy sneak in here? Oh, yeah, there he is up there. What's up, Randy? Let's see here. I had a guest that was going to join us, but he may have gotten lost or he may have fallen in. Disassociation identity disorder. DID. I'll have to look that one up. Who are we suggesting has the DID? Martina, Justina, Carlina? Let's see. Maybe PBR has a basement Martin could. Oh, yeah. You crash him while he's getting back on his feet. They could trade parenting. Oh, my God, dude. Ring a ding ding. Um, Damn Yankee has won the comment of the day on YouTube. Y'all can just stop trying because that cannot be topped. Congratulations. If I was PBR, I would say that you are the crack squadian of the day. So excellent work, Damn Yankee. And if anybody would know, she would. Oh shit, Tex. Tex says Cammy's back. That was going on right before I found this little slice of heaven on YouTube, whatever the hell it's known as. Let's see. Damn, Kurt, you're catching a lot of shit about Daggy. You and Daggy hanging out these days or something? Let's see. He said Martin was respected as a baller, made at least 100. Oh no. His first check was at least 5 G's. Don't you remember? Not to mention he hit 10K on a lotto scratch off. Back when Rusty was talking about buying a boat, Martin hit a lotto ticket for 10 G's and he's buying a boat. You know what? Since you're keeping score, Martin, of money and saying that the ex owes you, you probably, I mean, y'all are still married today. You probably owe her 5K out of that lottery winning. Right? Marital property. What's yours is mine. What's mine is yours type shit. I can't imagine. I mean, that dude's probably never paid bills there and he's acting like they owe him something. I'm just going back through the chat here. See what I missed. It's hard to keep up with. Let's see. Burden fan, she can't believe this shit. Daggy is his buddy, Rich. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. Oh, you're talking about Kurt. Damn, Curtis McGillis is taking an ass beating over here. Texas. Mike Hatred was back in 2 checks. I don't even know who that is. Cammy. Do y'all remember when people would go up on Square's panel and say that and he would like freak out and like stop his live because there was like a court order or some shit? Oh, you know it. Ryan, I got Ryan's boxers, y'all. I got a pair of his jeans. I sniff them right in the crotchal region. I still think that if Ghost Ranch doesn't sell, that Ryan should move in Johnny and Melinda to the ranch and let them be like the caretakers and then shoot a reality TV show there. You'd have to wait till Johnny got done like sniffing everything first and became like normal. Hang on, let me check on my guest. See if he sent me a message. Because I don't even see him in the chat. Let's see. All right, I just messaged him. Let's see. 4-wheeler rides, nuts to butts. Sweet smoke scent. Yeah, could you imagine? I don't know if they both smoke Sonomas, but if you could mix like a Sonomas with like the must of a Newport, I mean, that'd be pretty sweet, I think. Let's see here. Can anybody remember the name of his father-in-law, of Martin's father-in-law? Potentially. It's just like a normal name, like it's on YouTube. I was trying to tag him into some shit. I think he needs to watch the last live that Marmar made. Yeah, I saw that, Mustard. And I believe it too. I believe it too. I don't think it has anything at all to do with trying to squat at some marital property that's for sale because you have no other options left in life. Yeah, Vicky. You remember he came into my chat that time? Yep. Look, here we go. Linda's got it. Tom Kramer. Wasn't that his name, like his account name on YouTube? Let me see if I'll put this up just so y'all can have something else to look at here. Oh shit. Oh, I've really fucked something up now. What did I do? Share this tab. Stop sharing. I'm not used to running StreamYard like. Here we are. That was much more pleasing to the eye there. I just like pulling it up every now and then and looking at the $0 raised. It's a shame because if he had a Merle, like a Merle partner in crime, Merle could have made a donation, to get things started. Let's see. What's up, Greek Jimmy? Greek Jimmy says exactly. He has nowhere to go, so this return trip to Ohio is the plan. Yeah, no, it's the plan. The current girlfriend she's done. She's done with that bullshit. You've got it, Miss Vicky. Mandy told him to start looking for a new place, but she's not kicking him out. I think she's probably scared of him, just trying to, like Osmic said, kind of let him down easy. But yeah, I think that man, I'm telling you, that is going to be the most epic crash out ever. If in fact the rumors that we're hearing are true, that someone is actually occupying that property. And I mean, he's got everything. He's bet everything on going back and living there at the old trailer. That's going to be a kick in the ass there. All right, let me try to find old Tom. Was it Tom Kramer? Yeah. I thought I'd subscribed. Oh, he changed his name, Miss Vicky? Well, shit. Yeah, that's what I think Osmic said he was gonna, or was Osmic or AD on Osmic said he was gonna come home to find Valerie there with a large black man. All right, Miss Vicky, will do. Yeah, that would either way, um, it's not going to be a good situation. But like he was, like Osmic said, he was on the phone like frantically, like he's thinking that she's going to try to do something to keep him out. I don't think he realizes, if that's true, that it's already done. All right, let's see if I can find it now. The Tom Kramer. Tom. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Yep, not there. Two Sickies. I forgot about Two Sickies. Oh, Whistling Diesel. Oh, look at there. Blast from the past. Miss Jasmine. Let's see what Jasmine had to say about her song. Rent Free, she says. A lot of Linda on that page that she has there. You'd think poor Creeper would just move on, wouldn't you? Anyone see me talking, crying, or stalking this weird motherfucker 2 years later? No, hashtag no means no. Hashtag predator. Let's see. And she also said, I guess this is about Rusty. Bless his triggered little heart. If only any of this was true. Receipts say otherwise. You know, the ones you yourself said there was a lack of. Witch hunt, you said. Show us all how, in your feelings, you really are, you predator chomo supporter Rusty Truck. You've been crack squad all along. I tried to warn them all too. Look at you now. Crack Squad King, Predator supporter, or hashtag Crack Squad King, hashtag Predator supporter, hashtag Rusty MF Truck. Anyone ever wonder where all these men are that I tried hooking up with? Yeah, me too. No comments. You do realize how many predators have been exposed in this community, and all of y'all support each of them. Wow. Very interesting. I see she's still the fucking Fruit Loops over there. All right, back to the chat. Sorry about that. She stole your hashtag, Mustard? Oh my God, Lynn, this says she shared the post 17 seconds after you posted it. That's crazy. What's up, Apple Creek? How are you? Fruity for Cocoa Puff, says Kay. She's insane. Mustard Squirrel's always winning. What did Mustard do? I missed. Oh, the hashtag. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There has to be something in the laws that does that. Do you have the actual 411 on this situation, 815? Because I know it's out there, but I haven't spoken to anyone. I've got to get in the know. Got to get in the know. Shaking Saul's shoes. Rest in peace, Saul. Okay, you don't. Gotcha. Where's my guy? He was supposed to be coming in to make a statement. I guess he's not coming in. Let's see. All right. Just trying to catch up with the chat here. Oh yeah, for sure. What up, OT? How you doing, man? So, yeah, she's back. Showed up in my feed this morning. Think she has a thing for Rusty Truck. Channel name Shawnee May. Who is that? Jasmine? Oh, Marty Mars Toast. Yeah, I really do think that. I believe Snaggy was in here earlier. I really do think that the whole situation with Snaggy turned into a problem with the police because the cops came out there and, Martin said it was because, it was about Snaggy, this and that. And he posted some stuff and he's like, yeah, I'll even post it and turn the audio on. And I'm pretty sure that, exposed something that was not good on the part of, Marmar and his woman. Because I think it was going to come down. I mean, because look, let's be honest. Like I said, it's anybody can watch Martin's behavior online and say that they don't think it's a solid idea for those children, that not only are, young, but also, from what I understand, they all have special needs. And with that challenge, I don't think any competent person is going to say that it's a good idea that they have constant exposure to, to Marmar. What up, Messiah? Exactly, Deb. That's 100%. I really feel that way. I'm not being an asshole. I'm not trolling. But just think about the things that he's done, the anger streaks, the suicide shit, just all of that stuff for children to be exposed to. No. Plus, he had, I'd said it earlier, but Eismick had caught it where he had made a reference to where he had actually struck Mandy, as in hit her. Like I said, I forgot what synonym he used for hit, but it was something. But yeah, what's up, Messiah? Is it real? Yeah, it's fucking real. I checked into the platform and it's yeah, I mean, they claim to be like a Christian based platform. What up, Chris? That's what he said, popped. That's right. He popped her. He would popped her. Yep. 100% agreed, Deb. Agree with that, OT. Whoa, wait a minute. Deb's making breakfast. Shit. Yeah, he's definitely has anger issues. But yeah, did y'all say that he went on to show photos of his daughter? Like when he's grifting on that shit? Oh, he's got one, Messiah. As soon as he gets to Ohio. Not $18 an hour, but that's what he asked for. And the new boss negotiated at $17.50. So Yeah, he negotiated the 1750, which is close enough. So, and by the way, he's working full time now, but he's in a training program, and he's just not getting the hours because it's weird times on the training, and he couldn't be there the other day because the computer system went down, and that's usually when corporations, businesses, when they hire somebody to train them, they usually don't have a schedule, like where you go from such and such to such and such time a day, and trainers or anything else. They just kind of do it, by the seat of their pants. They're just like, they come in, they're like, hey, can you train this new dumbass today on this? And they're like, no, I don't feel like it. That's typically how it works. Yeah, that's correct, Messiah. That's correct, yes. But he's already called. He's already secured a job in Ohio. He just needs the $1,000 collection to be able to get there and to pay his first month's rent. And I think he said, and gas and everything. And he might have $100 left. And if he does, he would have some groceries to put into the fridge. Oh yeah. I meant to re-highlight Texas comment that person that the person that he said earlier was not Jasmine. It's Cammy, apparently. Let me go back up and find that so the community can be well equipped to find Cammy. Shauna May, apparently, is the new Cammy. Yeah, like on sock accounts too. I agree, Jen. Let's see. What does Chad say? Might make 25 cents an hour in prison. That's where he's going to end up after he goes on a mass Bible thumping. Dude, I'm telling you, that's what scares me. And I'd said it before in that other chat that, you get people that are mentally unwell, and, when they use religion as a shield and as a purpose, when you're mentally ill, that's where shit goes off the rails, because then you're doing things that you think is God's plan. You think that you're doing this for God. And then, somebody like Martin, he's praying that this all works out, and he ends up in his house, and everything's, fine and dandy. And the worst thing that happens is when they feel like God has forsaken them, or God is not listening to their prayers, especially when you're a narcissist. And, then it's just not a good combination. So I've always said, when you have nothing to lose and you have this mental issue that he has, and, a low IQ, it's a combination for a disaster. Because think about it. Think about if you have put all of your faith and stock in, going back to your old place. You've got a U-Haul with all of your worldly possessions that you've got to turn in. You don't have a single dollar to your name. You don't have any family or friends because you've alienated everyone with your personality disorders. And boom, you get there and it's not there. You can't move in. What do you do? This is when, quote unquote, rock bottom continues to sink lower and lower. So yeah, it's going to be quite the situation, I believe. Texan said he wanted me to play something. Dildo Faggins is in the chat. I always love seeing Dildo Faggins. Let's see here. Control Alt Delete. What up, Ford? How you doing, man? Let's see. Let me try to go back to find the best keys on the keyboard. Trying to go back. Oh, there it is. Dildo Faggins. Does he have a card? No. Yeah, that seems to be working out for what's his name? Oh, Rooski. You just sleep in the park on like a lawn chair. And yeah, I mean it gets hot in the summer, but you don't have to worry about that till summer hits. You know? Oh, ain't no future. And now he covered that today. He just accidentally pulled that cable out of the wall. So yeah, that's all that was. And by the time, he was in jail 5 days, but by the time he got in front of the judge was pissed off because he should have never been in jail, he said. I'm sure that's exactly how it went. Okay, so Tex, what is this short you're talking about? Oh, look at this. We got Slap-a-Ho. What up, Slap-a-Ho? She came to get that 8-ball. I sexually identify as a cheeseburger. What up, what up? Let's see here. Photo represents Mark looking into his future. Looks very empty. Very empty. Still in live copper wire and cooks himself. That happens more than you know. I remember, and I've got some family that's in the Winston-Salem, North Carolina area, and there's a lot of old R.J. Reynolds buildings, like the tobacco company that, just a bunch of empty buildings, bunch of copper, and there's been several people that have died in there stealing copper that was live and had juice on it. It's the short from Cammie Shauna May about her Rusty crush. Let's see. Yo, what up, MOL? The future's so dark, he's got to wear a headlamp. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know how to find that video text, so I mean, I'm assuming finding shit on YouTube is impossible unless you're subbed. Yeah, I've grabbing a hold of electricity. That's of hot wire. I saw a guy. As a matter of fact, the dude. It was. I guess I probably saved his life. It was a guy working. I was remodeling my first office from my insurance office, and there was an electrician there that was like wiring up some stuff, and he was at the panel box, and I had heard before of people grabbing a hold of juice, and I guess the deal is you can't let go of it. And I don't know anything about electricity, like the phases and the 220, 110. I don't know what he was grabbing on at the panel, but I know that you're not grounded, obviously, because it's grounding the electricity through you. So there was, they had done some framing, and part of it was they used metal frame, like I guess it's aluminum framing shit, and part of it was wood. And there was a couple cutoff pieces in the back. There was one that was about 5 feet long, and I actually knocked him off of the panel box with one of those like 5 or 6 foot 2x4s. But yeah, he was. I don't know if he was up top, like if he had grabbed 220 Randy or what it was, but yeah, I knocked him off of it. He was jacked up for sure. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember the other shit that Martin was saying. I mean, it was let's see. Let me try this. All right. But yeah, I've heard some crazy stories. Electricity's no joke. I remember we were trapped up at like just before. Do y'all remember that big it was like several states, that Derecho that came through? It was around July 4th. And anyway, we had it hit near like there's a place, if you've got like explosive licenses, you have to have storage for it, and it's called a magazine. So depending on the level of the explosives determines like your setback from the road, if it's got to be underground. A lot of them that are underground are like shipping containers that, well, like, you know, it would be like a 40-foot container that 3 sides of it is underground and it's buried, the top's buried, just in case there's an explosion. You know, it has to be so far from certain residential areas or public roads. Anyway, we were at the magazine unloading product that we had brought back from another state, and that Derecho hit when we were up there. I got in a damn fridge. Shit was wild because we're up there with a bunch of explosives, and we don't have to have that type of mag. Like ours was just a normal storage building with offset. Anyway, long story short, it took out a bunch of trees, and we went to leave the property. It was on the backside of one of my buddy's family members, and the road that goes back there was blocked. There's a fence on one side, and the trees are down. And then my buddy's about to go over there to take. He actually had up at the building some of those long shears that like cut limbs and stuff. And he was about to go over there and get into it. And then that's where I saw there's electrical wire laying across. So we had to wait for the damn power company. We were trapped in there till the power company could come and like take care of that line. That would have been a mess. I don't know how much fucking voltage or powers in that shit. Oh, did you really? Yeah, that shit was wild, man. Let's see. In caves, what, high explosives? Yeah, most of them are. Like I said, though, the ones that I've seen, like the serious one, like the Type 3s. I've got a buddy that actually like has dynamite and shit. He blows up like the sides of mountains and shit to like make roads and shit like that. So before I had another place we used his, and most of them, like I said, they'll go to a hillside and basically stick in old shipping containers, basically like push it back into the damn side of the mountain to where the only thing you see is just the barn doors on the front of the shipping container. It's kind of crazy. It's not the volts that kills you, it's the amps. Let's see. I felt like I was wired 220 this weekend from some cocaine. Cocaine, country dancing with you. That a boy. Let's see here. What Joe said, the human body can withstand lots of voltage, but half an amp will fry your ass. Ooh, we've got some emojis. Marty Marr wasn't so mean to AD, he might have gotten Dirk a Charity Live. Yeah, could have. But everybody that donated in the Dirk a Charity Live the first go around, He ended up basically spitting in their faces afterwards. Let's check and see. We need to do a refresh to see if anybody's donated to the campaign. Yeah, it's still 0. You people are awful. I figured somebody would go in and at least donate $1. Please don't. But yeah. See, cocaine and electricity is wild. I want a kind of rare Colt. Oh, shit. On Gunbroker, 70 series combat government model. Not the shorter combat commander. Dude. That's cool. Dude, Colt makes some good shit. I wonder, I haven't looked, but I saw that they re-released all the snake guns. Like the wheel guns, the revolvers, the Python, the Anaconda, because those guns, they're mostly from the 80s, early 90s. Those things shot up huge in price. Ever since what did it was old Rick on The Walking Dead carrying that Python, man. Everybody wanted them Colt Python. Those things got up to 5, 6, 7,000. I mean, just stupid money. But all the snake guns were bringing big money, and then they started making them again. Re-released them. Damn, Gunbroker went into 1911. That's cool as shit, man. So what do you just have to... Was it like a raffle or just a straight up no entry fee type thing? Just get it, and then you have to give them your like dealer, and they transfer it or some shit? That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. I love 1911s, man. I've got a SIG, but matter of fact, when I bought that SIG, they had a deal going, buy one, get one free. That's right. You heard me right. So it's a nice, my SIG's nice. It's got night sights on it that are raised for suppressor sights. It's got a threaded barrel. So it's kind of like a tactical 1911, if you will. But yeah, they were doing, buy one, get one free. And they were doing it's a 22, it's another 1911 and 22 long rifle, which, it's not the greatest thing, but it's actually a very nice 19. I mean, it's a SIG, but yeah, they gave you a free 22 when you bought the 45. But I'm a big fan of Advanced Armament. That's like the company that designed 300 Blackout, like the round. And I'm a big 300 Blackout fan. I've got one of their suppressors, the Tyrant, but they made Remington is the parent company. Remington made a 1911 that's like an AAC, Advanced Armament Corp. It's got like grips with the logo and shit. I've always wanted one of those, but they're hard to find now. Anyway, not to go too far there. Well, shit, I guess my guest is shit out on me. He was going to take some kiddos to school and then hop on a little after 8. What's 9:15? Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Okay, country dancing with you. Where did I'm going to make a quick call. I'm gonna leave y'all a little bit of music while I make it.
We're shooting dope in the state of Kentucky. Section 8 apartment, living pretty scummy. I don't care to admit it, but we both need a fix today. My woman, she's ratchet. She's a bit of a hoe. I'm working with the law, they pay for all mine. And my wife's dope. I'm standing with Johnson County Sheriffs today. Ooh. Ooh. couch for weeks. She said your clothes reek. I'm talking with my man on the line. He sings them songs with Ryan. Gonna record this whole call, releasing it on YouTube, y'all. Gonna ruin his life, gonna ruin his career, then play the victim like a fucking queer. I'm about to do a skit right now, so baby, get your ass to work chopping them pills. My woman, she's pretty fucking stupid, stays steady, working hard, supporting me. Gave her a herpes, so the same place as me, the same shape and size on the left side of her face. We ain't got no shame, I ain't done no chores, I ain't washed no dishes, people talking shit on my name. Wonder why my skin is yellow, doc said I got some condition, says it's from sharing needles, says it's from laying with fellas. Wish someone had told me sooner, shooting dope and sucking dick would turn me into a famous YouTuber.
Stop the presses. We've got Tom Kramer in the chat. Welcome, Tom. Tom says, call the lot office manager. The property is not vacant. You're wasting your time, Carl. I told you this last week. Yeah, that's what, oh, it's not Tom. Damn sock accounts. Freaking, let's see, go to channel. Actually, no, that's him, bro. That's him, 815. I just went there. No, it's not. God dang it. It had the right number of stubs. 42, that's about. But yeah, I guess when you look at the description and it says, my life objective is to give Carl Marmar a free car, but he thinks I should deliver it. Dang. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, but is there another Tom Kramer? Like, that's the way that with that dash is the way that Linda just said it. And that's about the number of subs that was in there, like when he came into Osmix. Let's see, here's another Tom Kramer here. 21. So what is this BBC holiday video? The fuck? We got a BBC holiday video here. I don't know about all that. I don't think this is Tom Kramer riding his bicycle. Let's see. I'm getting messages here. Okay. Yeah, that's the real one. Someone just sent me the real one that has 36 subscribers. Damn, he even uses the dash. So what's up, Mama Payday? Oh, you think so, OT? I'm telling you, this shit's boiling over. What's a viral video? This BBC one? Let's see. Yeah, I got it, Linda. 38 subscribers to 42. What's Snaggy saying? What's going to be crazy for Carl is when he gets to Ohio and he has to come back to Pennsylvania to answer for death threats. Oh, no shit, right? Because I 100% believe Snaggy in this scenario. 100%. What's up, Patrick Patterson? Let's see. Did he really? Said he was going to remove the people living there. Yeah, Apple. That's his plan, because he said that he owns it, 50% of it. Yeah, I mean, he said he owns half of it. It's marital property. Let's see. Are you kidding, Jen? Who was that song about? Come on, you got to be trolling. What up, Captain America? I missed you. Sorry. All right, let me go back down to the bottom. Mr. Monstara, what did you miss? Carl's Martin's an idiot, basically. Mar's an idiot. CID. What is CID? Central Intelligence Dickhead. Yeah, it happens, Messiah. Yeah, exactly, Deb. Daddy's home. The Pennsylvania troopers took it to his DA. Formal complaint filed in PA. You're too drunk to drive to PA. Oh my, what is that? I've seen that everywhere. Like, people take that video. They're like, on a fabulous Jet 2 holiday. He privated his channel after like he may have changed his name. Yeah, the one that you sent me, Linda, that channel is that's the one that was in my chat with that like weird looking little thing. What do you mean, good try? Oh, Jet 2 is from Grand Theft Auto. Carlina, Justina, Martina doing evading. Could be. Maybe that's why the quick exit to Ohio. Well, he got kicked out of his girlfriend's house. Who knows? And he's going back home because he's homeless otherwise. Because they still have the trailer that he lived in with his wife. He thinks it's vacant. And he's going to move. He's getting a U-Haul. Well, he's posted a Give, Send, Go campaign, which is right here, to raise $1,000 to get a U-Haul to move. But let me refresh. Yeah, we're still at $0 donated. So, but people are living there. So apparently he's saying if somebody's there, he's kicking them out. Snaggy says the whole stream that Mar did wanting to MD. Oh, yeah, murder, death, kill me. Cooked his goose. All right, see you, Jen. But yeah, Carl's just doing Carl things. Let's see. Apple says, Rich, but if the tenant has a contract, Martha can't kick them out. And I thought it belonged to his wife's parents. Well, so there's different things. Yo, Patrick Patterson, if I didn't say hello, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, so his parents bought the place. And the way that I've heard it, they gave it to he and his and their daughter as a wedding gift. But even though you own the trailer, you still pay lot rent. So, they were on a lease together to rent the lot, which I don't know how long that lease was, but he's probably been gone long enough to not re-up a lease. And the owners can obviously, they can sublease. I mean, I guess they're only subleasing the land, but it's their property to lease. And yes, Linda makes a good point. Giving it doesn't necessarily mean that it's in their name, like registered owners. So this whole time, Martin was pushing for them to sell it. So since it was marital property, like they would split the money. Another good point by Linda. She says it's possible to own it and gave it for them to live in to ensure that they aren't homeless. Yeah, because you can't depend on. I mean, hell, they were paying for Martin's cell phone. So, I mean, their first priority is making sure that their daughter and their grandchild, have a roof over their head. So, nothing to charge me for. It's not illegal to call wellness check when you post suicidal ugly cry rants. And that kid of hers, shit never happened. Yeah, and I mean, they can look all that shit up too, Snack. So, like, you will be, it's easy enough to find all that shit out. And again, I'm 100% of the thought that with that kid being there, that that was a complete setup, by baby Marmar. Go back up the chat here. But yeah, so that's it. I would have to think that, by him leaving, there's probably a new lease that was signed, for the actual lot rent. I mean, but if this shit went to court, like Martin's not going to look good in court, to any sort of judge, because they're going to say, hey, you abandoned your family and went to shack up with another woman. And, now that she's kicked you out, you're wanting to come back and, lay claim to this place. Let's see. I'm going back to. She means good try on acting like you're the real-time Kramer. I guess. Since you're not the real-time Kramer. Will the real-time Kramer please stand up? Let's see here. I got mad messages going off. All right, let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like we have my only account since 2012. So do I have the wrong Tom Kramer? This is the only one. So Tom. Uh, all right. Can't get to. Okay, now I'm really fucking confused. I'm confused. All right, so this is your account. Yeah, they're still married, Snaggy. All right, what is this that Mama Payday posted? Same one. Oh, looks like Tom just picked up a subscriber. He's gone from 42 to 43. Tom Kramer says, I assure you I am, and I tried to give Carl a car yesterday if he just got a job. I just thought, based off of your channel description, which now I don't see, what the hell? That's even stranger. When I just looked at it, there was something about trying to give baby Marmar a car, but now that's gone. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that this may, in fact, be the real Tom. Yeah, Tom. He said in his stream that that he got a job, $17.50 an hour. Talked to her. The rest of it is just formality, going in and like signing this and that and this and that. Which that's how he lies. That's 100% a lie. So, yeah, Miss Vicky, keep looking. The one that I sent you in IG is the one that was in my previous live. It's like a statue looking like thing, like a gold statue. So Tom, can you if I posted a link, could you come up here into the live? You would just click on a link, basically. You can do it from like a laptop, a phone, whatever. You would just have to click on a link that I post, and you come into the backstage area, and then I just let you on. Because there's definitely there's potentially two accounts that are. This is wild. Tom, did you just change your the about part of your YouTube? Like, did a couple minutes ago, did it say on about this channel that tried to give a car to baby Marmar or something like that? Or are there two channels that look exactly the same that are like yours? Let's see. This is wild. Yes, he did. This changed the description. Who knows? Is that what you're saying? All right, Mama Payday. Have a good one. You can walk 500 miles a day. Of course you can. What up, Red Dog? I do it, Chad. Hope Sancho's there. I find it and Sancho. I really wanna know. That reminds me of some Sublime. I don't practice Santeria. Ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million, I could, and that's some choice. All right. Sanchito. All right. Is Tom still here? Is Tom still? Yeah, Tom's still in the chat. Tom is still in the chat. Still in the chat. There's a Lou dog. All right, let's see.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spend it all if I get
Tom's still in the chat, Slayback.
in that Sancho that she's found. Well, I'd pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her dead.
I was just able to add tag him anyway.
I really wanna know, baby, what
Huh?
I really wanna say, I can't define.
Let's see. I know my own.
Daddy's gonna love one and all.
It is, I think.
Feel the break, and I gotta live it up. Oh,
Makes me want to hit this damn apple pie pen. It's time to pause for the calls. Got Dirty Smith in the house. And there they are. Wilma Dickfit. All right.
What I really wanna say is I've got mine. And I'll make it, yes, I'm going up. Just I can know that it really looks what it's done for him. He does go running high. Daddy's got a new boy.
Oh, I love anals in the chat. All right. So, Seymour Wiener. Rolling in now. You want to get shit past Miss Vicky. Oh, there's Gay Boners. I remember the song that came on the CD after this. It was like, they give it up, but they give it up, but they give it up, but they never ask why. Daddy was a rolling, rolling stone. Rode away one day and he never came home. I used to listen to this CD front to back. It's fucking great. Great album. All right, let's see. Like most New Buck Lives, this one has officially gone off the rails. Oh, shit, we got Dirty Mike and the boys. Talking about some D's and some A's. Snaggy says, I really think Martin is going nowhere. And Mandy said, you better make some money soon or you're out. All grift. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, I think somebody has called the police. I think that Mandy knows if people keep pressing that, she's in danger of being able to keep those kids with Martin in the house. Like, for real. Kentucky Fried Chicken is all I see. It's a hellified way to start your day. Dude, Bradley Noel was the shit. I wonder who called. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, I guarantee you that multiple people have called from YouTube just for the safety of those children. Guarantee you. Of course, in a real way, as Red Fox would say. I think Snaggy is just giving you his playbook. Mm-mm-mm. The old Snaggy playbook. All right, well, this shit has gone off the rails. Let me check this message one more time. Let me go. Let's see. The verdict is still out. Which one is this? This is, I'm telling you. Let me look at something real quick. All right, filters, channel. He rode away one day and he never came home. My daddy was a rolling stone. All right. Man, there is. So we've got a couple different options. Did he change the... I'm thinking that... Martin's channel is back to Martin Speaks. You know what, Miss Vicky? I'm thinking that these are the same channel. I'm thinking that he changed his profile photo. I'm thinking they're the exact same. Yep. Miss Vicky's got it. It's funny. I said that to her, and that's exactly what she. Yeah, that's it. Because there's only one. So this is the original one. This is the one that was in Ismic's chat. This is the one that was in my chat the other day, and then again today. But the only thing that just makes me suspect, which would mean that this has never been the father-in-law from the beginning, that the whole thing was a troll. But no, it wasn't. He had content. He had content on here. For sure. But he did remove the content. You remember that? Am I thinking right? What is Martin's 39, Snaggy? He turns 40 this year. Yes, Tom Kramer is supposedly Valerie's father. That's correct. Miss Vicky says she told me that I don't listen. Let's see here. Huh. So the content that he had, somebody helping remind me, it was we need Osmic the historian here. He had stuff on whatever his hobby is. I think it's knife making. Pretty sure. Do y'all remember that? Or am I making that shit up? Okay. Yeah, Linda. There you go. So all that content was taken off. Well, I'm not sure, Patrick. That's what throws me off. Like that message was up. That's why I thought there was two different channels. Yeah, Jay Prez is Black Snaggy. Everybody knows that. But yeah, I just didn't think that her father would use that phrase that I tried to give Marmar a car. I don't know. Oh. Well, the mystery is solved. The mystery is solved. Miss Vicky is which Scooby Doo character? She's the smart one. Which one was the smart one on Scooby Doo? That was always it Wilma? I can't think of the names, but they always on. I'm sitting here fucking muted. I'm an idiot. I don't know how long I was muted. Clearly not too long because y'all are talking about Scooby Doo characters. But yeah, I was saying that you're not going to get some shit by Miss Vicky. She knows these chats. She will bust you out. She don't miss much. Let's see. That's crazy. So, So everybody was sending me the same link, but at different stage. I've got 5 messages with Tom Kramer things. They're all the same. I think it's this coming weekend, Miss Vicky. The race weekend. What up, Tyler? All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's up, Missy? Did Martin? I want to see if he's. We're still at $0. Damn. Here is let's see. There is Martin's live. The one titled Martin Speaks Need Your Help to Move Back to Ohio. Donate link in chat. He's put. So there it is in case y'all want to watch a man grift that try to use his daughter to, who knows. I didn't even consider what somebody said in chat, that this whole thing could potentially be a grift and he's not going anywhere. Probably not probable, but with him, I don't put anything out of the question. Nothing is out of the question. I'm looking at one more thing here. Oh, Martin bought some more subs. Talk about grifting. Let's see here. Sorry for the noise. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He deleted some of them. Well, no, that's just. We don't have the shorts too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now count the lives. 28, 29, 30. Martin only made 30 videos on Charlie Kirk. Just 30. That's it. Just 30. No big deal. Just 30. 5 emoji rule is in effect. You've officially been put on notice. Ban hammer will drop. 12-point chat rules apply here as well. Yeah, 30 freaking videos. I'm trying to hear if he's got something else. Let's see. Every bridge that I try to burn. You know what? F it. Let's see. I bet you did.
Kind of a jerk living there towards people for sure. I was a jerk, but I'm not that person anymore. I don't have that in my heart to be that way anymore. I hope one day that my ex-wife can forgive me for the way I was and for the things I didn't do or the things I did do or whatever it may be that she holds against me. I really hope one day that she can forgive me, you know what I mean? And just be civil with me and not be angry all the time.
You know what I mean?
And I understand why she is. I can't hate on her for that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to fix things in life. I'm just trying to fix every bridge that I try to burn, everything. I'm just trying to fix things. That's all. Hopefully she kept up on the lot rent. Yeah, everything's paid up. I already checked all that.
Everything's paid up. So, ready to move in, Martin.
John, I understand that you're just throwing out ideas, but I covered all this earlier. I know you probably didn't see the live stream, but I covered all this earlier. There's nothing, according to her, you know what I mean, and everything else, everything's up to date. So there's nothing to worry about when it comes to that. The only thing that's not up to date is the taxes. And obviously I would have to start paying into that, you know what I mean? But I can do that with a job. That's not a big deal if I'm working, good hours like I'm being told that I can have and making good pay. If I'm making $500-600 a week, bringing home, after taxes, bringing home $1,000, say, that's more than enough to put money aside and give her money if she needs it, pay the bills. You know what I mean? Rent is only, we'll say rent's $420 a month, right? Or $425. We'll say $425. Rent's $425 a month, say, and you make, $1,000 or $900 on a paycheck. You have your whole rent paid. And then if your electric and your gas is very small, which it usually was, that's another maybe $100-120. Okay. And then you still have a couple $100 left that you can pay this off with or pay that off with or stuff like that. Excuse me. You see what I'm saying? Like I thought about all this already. You know what I mean? But I have to do what I have to do, basically. You know what I mean? And if that means making some people mad about certain things like her and having her mad at me that I'm trying to move back home and take over, then I will. I think she's more worried about me not being able to pay the bills and having an eviction on her record. I think that's what she's really worried about the most, to be honest with you. Because that's what she said earlier. The biggest thing that stuck out in our conversation was her telling me that she was, oh, you're not going to pay the bills and then it's going to go in eviction, then it's going to go on my record. And I'm like, wow, lady, really? Like that's what you're worried about? And that's not at all what I would do. And I told her if I wasn't able to pay the bills, then I would sign it over to her. You know what I mean? Like, so she wouldn't have that and she can pay it and I would have no say. I even made that gesture towards her, which is wild that, a lot of people wouldn't do that. I'm not trying to fight her. I'm not trying to hurt her. I'm not trying to fight her. I'm not trying to do anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm simply trying to just get home, get back to my daughter, get back to Ohio. You know what I mean? And start working again, a real job. Cause out here, ain't gonna lie, the jobs suck. You know what I mean? Even though it's beautiful out here, I'm a half hour to anything. You know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? I'd rather ride my bike in a snowstorm for an hour to get to work than have to try to ride in a snowstorm out here, twice as long to get to a job that doesn't pay you very well. You know what I mean? So it's just smarter to, it's just smarter to go home and fix what I started. Well, yeah, that's John. Actually, I even offered to tell her that I said we could get it notarized if we write something up saying if I don't pay that she could have it. You know what I mean? And I tried to do that as an way to ease her mind, like you just said. I actually did that. I actually brought that up to her earlier. Believe me, I'm not trying to hurt her in any sort of way. I'm not trying to hurt her in any kind of way. She's the mother of my child. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hurt Valerie at all. I just want to come home and I want to, you know what I mean, learn what I've learned from these 2 years and take the lessons I've learned in life and things like that. You know what I mean? And I want to move on with my life in a real way. And I'm not going to be any better of a boyfriend to Mandy if I'm living this way. And I'm not gonna be a better dad to Abigail if I'm living that way. And I have to do things the right way. And if that means I suffer as a man and I barely get by, but I get by, then that's what I do. You know what I mean? I get by. Like that's what I have to do. And if that means I have to give up everything and work my hands to the bone just so I have a place to live and see my daughter, then that's what I have to do. I'm 40 years old this year. This Christmas Eve, I'll be 40. And this may be my last chance in life to fix things in a real way. And I'm just praying and hoping that God allows me to move home and things go smoothly and start this job. And I'm hoping that people will donate. You know what I mean? I'm really praying and hoping that people donate and help me because I do need the help significantly. I'm not going to do this on my own. The longer it takes, you know what I mean, the longer things could go wrong, basically. And I don't want that to happen. So like I'm freaking out a little bit at the same time because I don't want her to do something that's going to hurt my chances of coming home and living and being able to have a place that I can stay and pay the bills like I was and all these things. And again, I have a job. It's not far from where I live. I was basically given a job, you know what I mean? So it's just a lot of stuff that I have to deal with internally and a lot of fear that I'm going through too. There's a lot of fear that I'm going through. So But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
fear
else
of
to say.
sleeping outside.
Sorry, I had to check something real quick. I just wanted to talk about stuff and just tell you guys, what's really going on. Like I said, I tried to tell the story earlier and I told it on the wrong channel. I didn't realize I was logged into the other channel. So I don't want to do another 2 hours. My voice is leaving me and I need to talk to God. I need to pray because I got fear coming up in me right now. I can feel this. I can feel this fear of the unknown, and I hate that feeling. And it's a scary thing.
What's coming?
And again, I'm not worried about Mandy coming and kicking me out, anything like that. But I do need to get going. I do need to move. I do need to start, the process. And so she has peace of mind. So I have peace of mind. And that's really all I have. I don't have any other options at this point. It's all in God's hands and other people's hands that want to help. Again, if you want to donate, the link is in the description. But this is literally in God's hands at this point. To have things work out the way I hope they work out. And
Oh, is he really cried?
So I'm scared for that. I'm not gonna lie.
This is where I left off.
I just hope that things work out.
Was that a yawn or a cry?
I hope that I'm able to get there and pay the rent. And
Damn
I'm hoping that people will give out of the, out of the kindness of their hearts. I hope people give, whenever. I hope that things can happen. I hope people can donate. I really want to get home. I really want to see my daughter, and I really want to feel right, because right now I don't feel right. I don't feel right. I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like I'm struggling with God. I feel like God's telling me to do one thing and I'm trying to do these things now, and it's scaring me. I'm almost going through this. I'm almost going through this feeling like Jonah did. The link should be in the it should be in the what's it called? The description box. You should be able to click on it there. Or I think it was maybe a comment I might have left. I don't know. It won't let me comment on this end for some reason. It just says start a question or start a poll. I don't see a way that I can donate or push the link here, but it's Gift Send Go, I think it's called, and it's Martin's moving back to Ohio. I think I named it or something along those lines, but it's in the description. If you were to take that and put that in the search bar in Google, I'm sure it will come up. I'm pretty sure I put it in the description. So, but if any bit helps, obviously, I'm shooting for 1,000, but I'm sure 800 would probably even be enough. To be honest with you, it might be enough to be able to get gas and just have her take me or something, whatever it is. I just really am trying to get home, and I'm really trying to see my daughter again, and I'm really trying to do things right. Again, I wouldn't be so adamant about it if I didn't know that I had a job, already lined up. Now that I know I have a job lined up, and I know that it's a good paying job, that I know that, and I know I'll be able to do it easily. It's one of those things where now it's just kind of like a race against the clock type thing.
Everybody
get there, start making money, stuff like that. Lots of love and hugs from Sweden.
Press Martin today to post proof of this supposed job. He doesn't have to dox where it's at, but he's, they've already talked to him, $17.50 an hour, ready to go, just a formality. He's so full of shit.
What's up, Sweden? How we doing? I appreciate it. I do. So I just want to be a better dad, you guys. I just want to be a better dad. I want to be the dad I was supposed to be. I feel so horrible. I feel so lacking because of it. And I just want to get home, and I want to, again, be able to hold my daughter and kiss her on the forehead and tell her I love her and I missed her, and be able to go to work every day with purpose in my life and pay the bills and pay what I have to pay in my life. You know what I mean? Just purpose, man. God's given me purpose through his word and through his son, and I've been denying it for so long. And now that I'm accepting it, things are getting hard. I asked God to fix my life. I said, Lord, help me fix my life. Help me be better. Help me be stronger. Help me be where I'm supposed to be in this world. You know what I mean? And
this pisses me off right here. Just figured I'd say that.
In this life, and let me be a better man, a better Christian, a better father. Lord, help me. And he's helping me in ways that, maybe I don't understand. But I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to my daughter. I'm trying to get back to Ohio. And again, I'm not even sure if all that will work out. But I have hope, and I have faith that it will work out, and that as long as I have the money for the rent, and I have the money to pay the rent, and I have the money to do that, and pay the bills, that, everything will be fine. I'm praying and hoping that the Lord allows me to have that. I'm really praying and allowing myself to believe these things.
Dave, I do have this. It's on 1.5 speed, so it is sped up. So just disclaimer.
Things like I should have for a long time. So I just hope and I pray that everything works out. You know what I mean? So it says just ignore the coworkers with different beliefs. Don't let them detour your journey. I do it every day. Amen. I agree with you 100% there. And sometimes that has gotten to me before in the past. It's more my anger issues I had, and my not anger so much, but my lack of patience. That sometimes can be considered anger, but there's a lack of patience that I always had. And I would make rash decisions without thinking, and I would do stupid stuff without thinking, and I do that a lot, and I shouldn't. And it's hurt my life. Plenty of times I've self-sabotaged my life, and no longer am I going to allow myself to do that to myself. I'm going to try my hardest to get back on track and get right and do things the right way. And when I get home, I'm going to try my hardest to get on track with getting back and finding a church, and putting my life back in God's hands in a real way, and just stuff like that. Like, there's so many things that I need to do I need to find a church.
In
I
a
need
real
to
way,
find a thing.
guys.
I need to apologize to
In
my
a
old
real
church.
way.
I need to, do these things. I need to do these things. And it's real. It's real life. These are real things. And I just have to trust that the Lord has everything in his sight and his plans for me. I have to trust that it's the right way, because it is the right way. The Bible says that all his ways are higher than our ways, and all of his understanding is more greater than ours ever will be. And things that he does for us that might seem bad turn out to be really good things. And I know that people don't understand that. I mean, a good example of that we can say is Charlie Kirk and his death. As bad as it was for his family, for his wife, for his children, for his friends and family, everybody, all of us that had mourned Charlie, he also has brought how many people to Christ just through his death. You know what I mean? So everything that God means for good will happen for good. So
Needs to find a church. He needs to
I
find a
don't know what else to
job.
think. You know what I mean? I just have to trust that the Lord has everything according to his plan, working for his plan. And I have to trust that. I can't sit here and let the fear creep in and start freaking out. I have to just trust. I have to worry about today. And when my eyes close today, I'll worry about tomorrow when they open, if they open, things like that. It's a lot harder than it seems. It's a lot of trust. It's a lot of fear. It's a lot of praying. And it's a lot of, hoping people have mercy on you. So what is a woman? A woman is a female human being that can have babies. That is a woman. A woman is a creature that was created from the rib of man named Adam, and her name was Eve. And she was created. Adam was created from the dirt of the ground, and God spoke and gave life. And then he seen that the man needed a helper, so he created Eve. And honestly, guys, I don't even look at, I don't even have any inclination in my heart. Say me and Mandy were to break up, right? Or me and Mandy were to stop seeing each other, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Say the long distance thing is too much, or whatever. Okay. Say that was to happen. I would be upset greatly. I would be upset because I love Mandy very much. I love her very, very much. And it would suck, but you know what I mean? I would know that, that isn't what God wanted, for one. And for two, I don't need to worry about those things. You know what I mean? And really, if I don't see myself dating anybody ever again, if me and Mandy were to break up in a real way and stop seeing each other, I don't have the desire anymore in my heart to want to be with anybody else. You know what I mean? I know that's crazy to say. I just don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I don't have it to give. You know what I mean? I don't have, I have to be able to take care of myself, basically, is the best way to explain it. I'm yawning, man. I haven't eaten anything all day. I almost feel like I should fast. I've been drinking coffee and stuff, so that would break a fast, obviously, but I just really want God to work in my life. I really want him to do, and I know it's crazy and it's greedy sounding to say, man, I really want God to do this for me, but I'm just praying that the Lord allows me to do these things and allows me to come back to Ohio and go back to.
Oh yeah, we pray. We got to pray just to make it today.
Y'all remember this Hammer song?
Oh yeah, we pray.
MC Hammer, baby.
We got to pray just to
Car and do these things that I should have did forever ago. You know what I mean? And be able to show both Valerie and other people around me that, I'm not the same man that I used to be. It might have took some years and a lot of tears and years and a lot of struggles and a lot of pain,
tears and years,
and a lot
baby.
of what ifs and a lot of crying and a lot of everything and, thoughts of suicide, everything.
Yeah, Snaggy, it's
to get me where I am.
1.5
And
speed.
God doesn't give up on us. He doesn't give up on his children. He doesn't give up on his elect. The Bible calls it the elect. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't give up on his Christians, his peoples, his kids. He does not give up on us. And, we are.
I can't listen to any more of this. This is ridiculous. So hang on, let me find what you said up there, Linda, because I thought the exact same thing. Yeah, you said, so now Mandy kicked him out. Her kids don't fulfill him. They don't bring him purpose. He doesn't give them joy. He doesn't care about them anymore. They're mean to him. You remember he was saying that. They're mean to him. Like, this guy, man. It's unreal. Oh, motivated. Yeah, if y'all want to watch some stuff that's crazy, look up MC Hammer. He had I can't remember if it was the Crips or the Bloods, but MC Hammer was not to be messed with. For real. They said that he was, they said that he was taking care of the whole hood, which is why he went broke, because he was literally paying the whole neighborhood. And he had, I can't remember if it was the Crips or the Bloods. I think it was the Bloods. But there's a story. Oh yeah, that's right, Messiah. You don't talk about Hammer's mom either. But there's a couple of documentary type things here on YouTube that it's somebody came and tried to shake down one of Hammer's like people. They tried to shake him down for something or other, saying it would be ashamed if like he got hurt or his people got hurt. And like that dude got dealt with. Like he literally had freaking straight up shooter gangsters. Dude, he had everybody scared as hell. You remember what was it Snow? That the white rapper Snow? I mean, there was quite a few people that would not come to Cali because of like they had made fun of Hammer or some shit, and like people like went to him and dealt with him. Like it was some wild shit. Like I can't remember. It may have been Redman. Dude, that look, this is fact right here. I mean, you think him wearing his little parachute pants and dressing around, and he was a preacher. Like he would preach, but I'm telling you, the hood held him down. I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody that was kind of. I mean, it was a rapper that was known for being kind of hard. Like, I can't remember who it was, but like they straight up, like somebody punked him out, and he had to like eat crow and basically give Hammer like a public apology, like legit. Man. Joe and Snaggy are going back and forth. I can't stand emojis, Deb. As long as there's 5 or under, I'm good. But if I see more than 5, it just takes me to a bad place. I start getting angry. Like Patrick's good. Like those 3 are fine. You know? Vicky says simplify. Simplify Marine. Shit, once a Marine, always a Marine. Oh, shit. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. We're trying to figure out the mystery, Unc, if Snaggy's father-in-law was really just in here. I think Miss Vicky's got it figured out who it is. I just don't know if it's real or not. It was definitely the original one, but right on the line, Chad. You're right on the line. Oh, shit. Boofers Anonymous just fucked up. Just fucked up. Just fucked up. Let's see. We got to put Boofer in timeout. Boofer's got 30 minutes for those 6 emojis. Gina, gosh dang it. I'm going to have to make an example out of you too. We'll give Gina a pass. We'll give Gina a pass. It's a tent party. It's going to be. Speaking of tent party, I'm going to show y'all the genius of one individual. If y'all don't know, he may still be in the chat. Let's see here. All right. This is Dirk Bleach. All right. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? I just posted his link there. But he's got. We got some updated. Oh my God. It says, well, Mars on his way back to Youngstown, folks. He needs donations to fund the trip from Pennsylvania to Ohio. The grift continues. Need cash. What's this? Tool time? Okay. There's more. Oh, yeah, the Southern Comfort that's made in Washington State or something. All the stickers on the side of his computer. Can we dock? I love it. Doc Martens. Pinocchio, dude. Getting curb stomped by AD. Oh, there's Johnny and Johnny's mother-in-law in the trap. Slanging. Mar in the hood with the boys. He's got his Bible. Saved by the Durka. Oh, look at this. He's got Martin in the tent. Oh, dude. Durka Lane. Martin speaks. There's ADs come down to visit him. Oh, God. The Dag Burns over there. Oh, jeez. I'm filing charges, y'all. I remember that guy. Martin take the L. Durkee. There it is. Have y'all seen this? This is a good one. And he's got this is under the bridge here. He's got his bong, Martha pack weed, some Vans, YouTube instruction manual. We got some fish sticks, some bleach, some Kool-Aid, some pills there, the bed, Martin speaks on there, Vans. We got a BMX bike. It looks like a pretty sweet spot. Oh, there's the Power Ranger. Can't forget that. Got a bottle of vodka over here. Looks like a pretty sweet digs. Pretty sweet digs. What up, BC? Kiss my dicks in the chat. Jeez. Yeah, they did, BC. They did indeed. Marmar's going home to the kids. Mama, I'm coming home. Not yet. Not yet. But I tell you what, when he shows up at his house, yeah, that's a good question that Miss Vicky poses to you, BC. I haven't received any memes. Miss Vicky's on, kiss my dick. You're out of here, son. Oh, God. Martin Glad. Oh, yeah, he's got him. Oh, shit. Shit. Gotta do timeout. Gotta do some timeout here. Let's see. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Hammer was not to be fucked with. Like, for real. Nah, he definitely didn't get arrested, Unc. He's going to. Like, he I think when he finds out his plan, Unc, is to move into his old trailer, and apparently there's tenants that live there now that he was unaware of. And he's saying that by law, he owns half of that. And he's going to go up and start removing people. So, yeah. He passed in 2010. Or wait a minute. Cheap. Wu-Tang, Rage Against the Machine. Alright, let's see. I'm coming home. Yeah, he's. What's up, Magnolia Queen? Yeah, nobody really knows. Apparently, according to him, it's he and his wife co-own it. Who knows? Yeah, Chad. He said he's taking control. Taking control. What's up, potential forms? See, that's what some other people were saying. He abandoned this property, so yeah, it's. I think we all know what's going to happen here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if Marmar. I'm telling you, you need to watch this situation closely. I tell you, that's a pretty good question. It's actually something that makes sense on Marmar's community post. It says, why didn't the Democrats call for gun bans after Trump was shot? Well, we don't. That's the thing. We don't know who's living there, Deb. I don't think his wife is living there. I mean, I guess she could be, but I don't think so. I think they probably like rented the property or whatever. Could be wrong. Yeah, exactly. 815. Exactly. For sure. Yeah, because somebody was asking him in his chat, like, did you what did they say? Like, who is the electricity even on? Like, have you been paying the bill? Just all these questions that he couldn't answer. I mean, he wasn't paying the bills when he actually lived there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And again, that trailer is like I said, the trailer's on a land list. So, a land lease. So, the asset is the trailer. And if you don't pay the lot rent, then guess what? The trailer now belongs to the landowner after a certain number of days. So he knew when he was living there, he knew he didn't have to pay the lot rent and that the in-laws would pay it because they wanted to protect their investment of the actual trailer. So that's why, and going into, sure, like he says he'll sign stuff, but he knows, all these landlord-tenant laws are on the tenant side. Like if you're a deadbeat and you don't pay the rent or whatever, it actually by law, it takes I guess it depends on states. But here, it takes forever to get somebody out that's not paying rent. The process is long. It could take you 3-4 months to get somebody out. And hell, you go to a judge. I mean, who knows what the judge is going to be feeling like? A judge can do whatever he or she wants. So what site's Marmar using for donations? Who ruined his Cash App? Is that an admission, Snaggy? On his Cash App? It's called. Let's just update everyone again. Give, Send, Go. GiveSendGo.com. Apparently, it's a Christian organization. Let's refresh. We're still at $0. 2 people have shared it. So no one has given anything. We've got 2 shares and we've got 0 prayers. They must think that this guy's like disingenuous for some reason. Must be thinking. You tried explaining shit to him for you. All right. The shares are his account. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Apple. It's kind of the same over here. I don't know that it takes a year, but it's a while. Let's see. Same person who run Marmar's Cash App. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, baby Marmar. Yeah, that's a good question. I think you just reported, Miss Vicky. You, like you reported as being, like doing something bad or some shit. Oh shit! This wasn't the guest that was supposed to come, but somebody's popped in the back here. Yo,
What's up, man? Hey, is there a spot on there to donate a tent?
no tents.
No tents.
No tent.
Huh?
No tent donations. Just
Hey,
just money.
Since when has YouTube become the preferred method for panhandling?
I don't know, man. Yeah. Somebody made the point of it's probably like, sorry, I've got like 5 million things happening. Somebody made the point that he could potentially be doing this and not leaving Pennsylvania even, but I don't know. I don't put anything past him, but who knows?
Well, here's the thing. This dude doesn't need anything from this community. I promise you. He's got food stamps and every other free thing that you possibly could get.
I mean, I can guarantee you he needs money to get home.
If he would, this is all his fault. Sometimes hard lessons are best learned when you fuck up. It's nobody's responsibility to get him back home. He is.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
But in his mind, he don't know that. 40 years old, man. He's not a kid that's just made a mistake.
He's an idiot, though.
Yeah, and the way that he talks to everybody and about everybody, and then as soon as he needs something, man, fuck that idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I hope a stray dog bites the shit out of him while he's hitchhiking, right in his balls.
That one guy, he bit my bag.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe that shit, man. Osmic was kind of hinting around to knowing that something about Ohio. And I mean, I think that is the fact that somebody's living in that trailer now.
Well, he can't just go put people out. I don't know what
No,
he's thinking.
Mm-mm.
If they're paying tenant and he goes out there fucking with them, well, he won't have to worry about a place to stay. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He'd have a free place to stay.
And he can be the master chef in there too.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Fucking master chef.
Yeah, he's got a job too. I was telling people to go over there and tell him to post proof that he's got this job at $17.50 an hour and it's all ready to go. He's just got to get there. He's not asking for just the money for the
He's
U-Haul.
the boss and he's gonna be the manager.
Yeah, he doesn't need just the U-Haul to get there. He wants just so it's not so stressful. He wants you the first month's rent and some other shit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But it's funny. I was saying this the other day. Like, we've told this dude, he lives a lie in his head about what it is. But when he crashes out, is when he actually has self-awareness and says, like, what the truth is. But bro, it's out of control.
Look at here. So in the way that I see it, they never was dating really. I think that they had it set up that way on social media just to try to keep like the people off of them. To keep her from getting in trouble for like having some weirdo that they don't even know around them kids. He's dating. I mean,
yeah, it's weird.
It's all a lie. It's all a lie.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's talking about like that it's not necessarily his relationship is not necessarily over, and like that he's this and that. I mean, homie, that shit's over.
Yeah,
you ain't
started.
No, I mean, you ain't trying to work it out like he said. Yeah, we need our space or whatever. Well, move down the street. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean this guy freaked the fuck out. And something happened where he didn't think that this was an option before, where he could move back in the trailer. For some reason, and he even said that in there, he didn't think that it was an option. And
somebody's gassed him up.
Yeah.
Somebody has said, "Hey, Martin, you ought to go take your trailer back down there," which is not his. He can't show anything where he paid for nothing. That was all his father-in-law's doings.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who actually owns it or whatever, but people made a point too, like that land is leased. Like that's lot rent that they pay for that trailer.
Yeah, exactly. And I told him that one time when we was on stream, I was like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. One thing you don't do is go and buy a trailer in one of them fucking mobile home parks, because for one, it's too old to move. You can't put it anywhere. In most states, once a trailer gets so old, you're not allowed to move it, right? Once it's there, it can stay there. But you ain't moving it to a new lot somewhere.
No. So they can charge whatever they want for the land,
Oh, yeah. No, that's how they take them. They'll start going up on the land rent, you know what I mean, every month till you just can't afford to pay it anymore. I've watched it happen before.
Well, that's why they, that's why he can move in. He knows no matter what, at the end of the day, if he doesn't pay it, he knows that father-in-law is going to pay that rent, because that's the only thing protecting, that $20,000 whatever investment that there is.
How selfish is that, though?
What?
Of Martin to put that man in that predicament. Who's already done taken care of this motherfucker like a baby. Bought him his car, his clothes, all his shit together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he got out of jail, remember his cell was off. And that's when he said that they were on, both he and his wife were on their parents' cell phone plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy, man. Martin, you might as well just face it, sir. Go ahead and get used to the homeless life now.
Yeah, he's...
Hey, by the way, Amazon's got a great fucking camping shower pump that you get for like $30, dude. And it folds right... Well, I'm talking to Martin right now.
Okay.
You could put it in your little bag and you can carry it around with you and you can wash your little nasty ass everywhere you go.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
It's all right.
He's not much on public showers though.
It's not a public shower. It's private, bro.
Yeah, well, it just depends on your homeless encampment, I guess. So, yeah, good God, dude, I've somebody's got to be on Martin watch. I'm not up to it. I'm sure Legday will stay on it, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
something. I mean, could you imagine? It's almost worth it for somebody. We got to find somebody that lives close there. Figure out what day Marmar is going to try to move back home, and get a video camera set up kind of across the way, and just see what happens when Marmar rolls in with his U-Haul and is trying to unload his Power Rangers and BMX bike and kick people out.
What does he need a U-Haul for? He doesn't really have anything that can't be replaced for cheaper than what it would cost to get a U-Haul. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, it's Martin, bro. Like, I mean, he's got that computer.
Listen, Martin,
and
check this out. Martin, check this out. Go down to your local grocery store, get one of them shopping buggies, get you some rope, tied on that fucking BMX bicycle,
Oh my God.
and start pedaling your ass towards Ohio, motherfucker. Shit, your fat ass needs. I knew when he lost all that weight, right? AD was like, oh, I got him on a diet. No, motherfucker, they're starving him out. He's not allowed to go to the refrigerator. Nobody's got Martin.
He's got
on
to
a
ask
diet.
permission to eat his fish sticks.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? Now tell me that's being a man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just know how this idiot thinks.
Hell, and if he was smart, he'd get old fucking River a harness and tie him to the front of the BMX bicycle, and him and River could make their way back there. That'd be a good team.
Yeah, he's I guess he's thinking, well, he doesn't have a vehicle, so he's thinking if he has I guess I actually look, rental cars are expensive these days.
Bro, I swear to God, on everything I'd love, I'd get that month. I got 2 4-wheel drive Blazers out there, Chevy Blazers. I give them both of them for that fucking Dog River.
Yeah, I remember. I heard something about that.
One of them, I mean, is right up his alley. Some homeless people was living up before. It's already broke in. It's already broke in, bro.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
not too much dry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Bro, it was
stick
bad.
that arrow,
It was fucking bad.
that thumb up in the air, says Robin. Hitchhiking,
Stick that
baby.
ass up in the air.
Ugh.
He could always work his way down there. Go to the truck stop, Martin.
Yeah.
Get in
Try
there.
it. Try your luck at a lot lizards.
Yeah.
Be a Lizzie.
There's quite a few of them truck drivers is that way too, I promise.
That's not a bad idea, Apple Creek. He could sell what he does have and pay his own way back home.
Yeah. Well, he won't sell that computer because, see, that's his way to panhandle. He can't panhandle without that computer.
He got that by stealing tax return from his wife. He told everybody that he got a settlement from that where he worked for talking to me. Maybe we should remind some people of the work ethic.
Yeah. You got that.
Yeah. It's been a while since I played it.
I'm not intruding him. Do I need to get down?
No. I'm about to end. I was about to end anyway, but I'm gonna play this and then let's see. Where is it? Marmar's job reference. Actually, it might be on my channel. It may be on my channel.
I mean, when the people tell you, "Hey, I wouldn't hire that much," there's something wrong, and they're telling you they're short-handed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I know people will put up with an awful lot when they need help. If you're good help, they'll put up with it. But when you're sorry help,
yeah. Let's see here. I think that I may have unprivated it. Oh, I was able to unearth that.
I heard
Remember
that.
how the
I heard that.
three
Mhm.
nights, night
Yeah,
two,
I
I
heard that.
unearthed. Rusty got it, and it's over on his gaming channel.
Yeah, I listened to that
Or
yesterday
not, I'm
while I was
sorry,
out
on his
fishing.
Rumble. Oh,
I
did
li-
you?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
having a good
let's see.
time
Did
yesterday.
you catch anything?
I tore their ass up.
Hell yeah.
That's why I didn't have a lot of time to respond yesterday.
Uh, oh, this was a good one. Late Night News with New Buck, sponsored by Tam Fam Tussle Security LLC. Oh, Tam Fam. You know what? I don't see this. Where the hell do I? Oh, a lot of people probably haven't heard that. I wish I had a copy of Father Carl Martin. That was on Rusty's when I made that call. Did you ever hear that? We called the jail and
Yeah, yeah, I heard it. It's been a long time now. I don't remember what it said. You played that one too.
I just tell them I don't have
Father,
it. It's
Father Carl Martin.
yeah, yeah. Father
No,
Carl Martin. The church was going to take a donation plate up to try to raise his $100 bond or $75, whatever it was that
that's
nobody
gotta be
paid.
fucking pitiful. That's
No
gotta
shit,
be pitiful,
isn't it?
bro. Yeah, $75. You can't even get yourself. That's Red Bull money for the week, motherfucker.
Yeah, nobody would pay his bond. It's funny. Osmic and I were going to do it and spring him free, and that's when Valerie's like, "Hell no! Like I need to get the house." See, that just shows you how he freaking
Operates.
well
His
he
mental status.
he
Yeah.
wouldn't let she needs to get in to get some stuff, and he's prohibiting her from coming into the trailer and getting stuff because that's when she found that meth pipe.
Well, see what that does is right. It keeps her on the outside, keeps him with the upper hand, and that's
Yeah.
all that he gives a fuck about. Imagine your wife and your kids needing this fucking financial assistance. Them renting a trailer out, and all you're worried about is yourself. There's no fucking way.
Well, I guarantee you, he hadn't sent a single dollar.
No.
There's been no support of, and like I said, the first life, they don't even care. They don't even try to get it just so they don't have to deal with him, and that, he's not trying to, get custody or anything.
What? They're not gonna give him no custody. He has no work history.
Hell,
If he
well,
was,
it's not that, dude. Look at his behavior on YouTube that's documented. Like how fucking, I mean, dude, there's videos on here of him saying that he's crazy, that he's gonna go to people's houses and gut their dog from ear to ear and then fucking blow it up and do all kinds of shit, dude.
there's videos. There's
Oh, yeah.
videos of him on here threatening to hurt himself.
Oh, yeah, 3. I mean,
And
it's crazy.
That right there stands more than anything. If Martin really was smart, and I hate to even educate people on here, and that's why I quit doing it, really.
Uh-huh.
If he is smart, he'd go to Marketplace and
Yeah.
find the first fucking floating thing that they're trying to get rid of so they ain't got to winterize it and go and fucking get on a boat and it cost him nothing.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious, and
Oh,
especially
I'm
around
sure.
Virginia and all. Dude,
I
there's
don't
some
know.
nice
It can
boats
get
up
cold.
there. Yeah, well, it gets cold outside too, Rich.
That's true. I guess you got a point.
At least there you got somewhere he can lock your shit up, and he can.
You know
travel.
what? He'd be that idiot that would die of like carbon monoxide. He would like fucking start a fire inside of a tent.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's a fucking idiot.
You know that happened to two guys were camping at Charlotte Motor Speedway. They built a little fire in their airtight tent, and of course it killed them.
Mm.
Because I can't find this shit, dude.
Yeah, you weren't ready.
Maybe next time. But yeah, that's I'm gonna end this shit though. I appreciate everybody stopping by. We had a lot of people in here for Monday morning. I think there was 90 people in here at one time.
That's what's up.
Thank Miss Vicky for that. Thank you for dropping the links and getting everybody over here, Miss Vicky, for sure. Oh, it happened at Talladega too. That might be where I remember the story from, Robin. It may have been Talladega, not Charlotte.
That's,
But
that's
yeah,
fucking crazy, man. Start a fire inside a tent.
yeah. Well, you know, I wouldn't even think about what it does, how it depletes the oxygen, but like just the
Fast.
fact of having a fire, then something that could catch fire so quick. But yeah. Anyway, thanks y'all for stopping by. We'll see y'all soon. Take care. Later. In the street.